Hi everyone, RIB today, community. Now we're back to the connection series. Today is connection with community. Connection with community. Now, I'm going to put this forward. Anything of great value that has ever been done, that's been ever achieved, right, was with the backing support or within a community, right or wrong. Right? Just have a think about it, right? Even, let's do it this way. Use your own life as an example. Anything of great value that you have achieved, it may have been directed by you, it may have been inspired by you, right? But to execute it, to get it done, was it all by yourself or was it with the support of a loving, powerful community? Community being, a bunch of people, be that from 2 to 2,000 to million, right? A bunch of people who were in your corner. People that were helping you to execute that mission. People that were helping you, supporting you to get the job done. Right or right? So now, when we realize this, and we realize that we're here, as I went through with the Unity series prior to this, right? We're here, it's like, what is it that you want to be left? When your time is done, what do you want your life to have meant to other people, right? When your time is done, what is it that you want your life to have meant to other people, right? Understanding this is the key to what we're doing right now. And when you get that, then you understand and realize the power of community. So for me, right, as you know, as I've explained before, I started off believing, thinking in my bones that I was born alone, I'm in the world alone and I'll die alone, right? So there was nothing about community for me. But little bit by little bit, I saw that when anything was getting done, in the times where I was able to be vulnerable and open, right? I was able to garner, I was able to bring the support of other people because people care. When you drop the shit and just be open and vulnerable, people care, right? Because people do actually care. But everyone's hiding behind this little mask, to keep themselves separate. Not realizing that we're all part of the same, So there's a course called Landmark Forum that I did. I think I did 3 of them, right? Landmark Forum, incredible courses. It's a conversation. And I remember that I went in there, and this was years ago when I was probably in my 20s. And I'm 50 now. And, I walked in there with this idea, this problem that I thought I was the only person who had. And it was about my relationship at that time, whether I should be with this person or not. And I honestly thought it was a problem that was unique to me. And I was determined to bring it out, but I was too scared to speak. So out of the 300 people that were sitting down, in the opening couple of days, goes on for 3.5 days, this guy next to me stood up, a guy I'd never met before, and he went to basically describe the problem, the challenge that he came in with. And guess what? It was exactly the same as the problem which I had, or the challenge which I had. At that point, I kind of realized there's something going on here, right? At that point was another vehicle to let me know, listen, when you truly think that you're alone, you're not. When you truly think that you have a problem that no one else has, you don't. When you truly believe that you have to do it alone, that no one's going to help you or support you, you're wrong, because they will. But you need to be vulnerable and open up your mouth first. As you sow, so you shall reap. So what does that mean? It means that if you don't open your mouth, right, and explain what's really going on for you, how are people going to know how they can support you? So many times, the look good, smell good. I'm one of those guys, right? Looks good, smell good. Like, this guy's great. His life is peach, But then that's a mistake that we sometimes make, because we look at somebody and on the outside they appear to have it all together. But like a duck on the surface of the water, right? On the surface of the water, the duck is serene, right? It's just gliding across the water. Yet underneath the water, its legs are going nuts. Ah! Right? Its legs are going nuts. So we never know what is happening for somebody until we get under the bonnet. The best way to get under the bonnet is to allow others to see what's under your bonnet. And through doing that, you give them all of the power, all of the permission to then come clean with you, right? So I'll give you one more example. There's a great friend, who really helped me out, like a couple of weeks ago, or months ago actually, and then I sent him a message, just to tell him where I was at, tell him that I was sorry that I hadn't paid him back and this and that. And he did the most incredible thing and just said, you know what, leave it. I don't need it. There's other more important things going on right now. Now, if this guy's watching, you'll know who I'm talking about, right? But the point I'm trying to make is that, until I stop being in my shit and saying that everything is fine when it's not, I've got to come clean and just be straight up, right? And I was able to do it, in that moment, because rest assured, we're going to go through ups and downs in our life. All of us. I've been through them. I'll probably go through them again. But the thing that keeps me going is this understanding of humanity, the understanding of community, the understanding that I'm actually not alone. Even though I might do things alone, I know that I'm not alone. And it's up to me to reach out to people, to collaborate, right? So collaboration, the C word, is one of the most powerful words in the universe, behind the word why, right? So collaboration, what does it mean? It means that we have a goal, we have a target, we have a mission, we have an initiative that we're trying to achieve. And we're understanding because we're vulnerable and we're honest, saying, well, I'm really good at this. I'm really good at people, but I suck when it comes to the back end, the systems. Or I'm really great at systems, but I suck when it comes to financial management or financial control, right? So collaboration is being honest enough and open enough, right, to go and speak to people. Could be a room for people, could be a theatre room of people, it could be one person, and to be honest and say, you know what, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm focused on for these reasons. This is my why, and it's super powerful, right? But I would love some support here because I'm really, really, really good at this. It's my superpower, but I'm no good at this. Is that something you can help me with? And listen, right? So collaboration is the powerful word here, right? So connection with community is about honesty. It's about collaboration and vulnerability, which comes in with honesty. When you can do those things, mountains will move. I went from a guy, who was just, scared of his own shadow in many ways. It's true, right? Into a guy who's, the events which I've either created or co-created or been the gatekeeper of is millions of people over the last 20, 30 years. Millions of people deep. So I am community. I am all for it. I am behind it. I will always be because I understand the power of it, right? Doing events from nothing, from scratch, bringing huge amounts of people together or little amounts of people together. I love doing it because I understand the power of it. And I understand that CommUNITY is the most powerful thing that we have, right? But we've got to reach out, we've got to be honest, we've got to be vulnerable, and we've got to have a big why, right? If we have those things, we can move mountains, all right? So that's it for today. I will see you on the next one, on the last one, coming soon. Bye for now.